Hello, hello. I just want to talk about my many trips to Ghana, especially my very, very first trip from New York to a tiny village called Pusika. Wow, I know a lot of people are wondering where is this place? Even maybe some people from Ghana as well. But Pusika is in northern Ghana and borders by a couple countries. I know that Benin and Togo are the two that I knew about. However, I always wanted to visit Ghana. For some reason, Ghana was always my first African country that I wanted to visit. So I actually went with a very good friend and colleague of mine. The trip took me over 15 hours to get from New York to the village. And I was so delighted when I got off the aircraft and I looked and I saw that everybody in that airport looks like me. I was so happy, and there was a sense of belonging when I got outside of the airport. I felt like I found my way home, if that makes sense. I am from Jamaica originally, and as you all know about the Atlantic slave trade and where our ancestors were from, and I feel like one of my ancestors took me back home, where I felt the sense of I belong here. However, we drove to the village from Tamale, and I was so surprised of the similarities with my own Jamaican upbringing and the culture in Ghana, and especially in the village. However, we get to the village and wow, it was different in terms of the children. Socially, it was different because the resources that we have back here in America and the resources that they have in Jamaica is not the same thing in the village or in the villages of Ghana. The first thing that I noticed was the schools. I was so taken back by the condition of the schools in these villages. To this day, I am left with like a pain in my heart to know that children are subjected to those type of environment or learning environment. I don't understand, and I can never understand how a child can learn in those environments. I mean, the infrastructure of the schools are horrible. There are no desks. The schools, all of them, need to be painted. I say 85% of the schools need to be painted. They have no windows, they have no doors. It's just horrible. It let me wonder if the government of Ghana understand the social needs in these villages. And I always say the children are the future of any country. And when you treat the children like that, nothing will ever change In order for you to see changes anywhere, you have to educate your people. Without education, your people will perish. And that's what I'm seeing in this region of Ghana. I am heartbroken. I left on my last trip and I am having nightmares on the condition of the children, the women in these villages. They don't smile at all. They can't smile. And I'm speaking today very emotional. They can't smile because there is nothing to smile about. They are married, children, married to men who are unable to take care of them or their children. So now they have to choose. They have to make these choices. Do I send my children to school or do I take them to the field with me so they can eat? My friend, myself and my friend who's from the village, there's an organization called the Atonji Family and Friends Foundation that we provide the basic needs for this community and communities beyond.